contracts or whatever, and they like to hope it's based on your play, to find out, yeah, it was, that you were able to play your way into whatever. Is that kind of encouraging that, yeah, it really did work out that way?
I mean, yeah, I feel like, that was the goal for me, coming in. I've had talks with my agents, and I kind of just put my head in a space where I was just like, whatever everybody telling me, I'm going to listen, but it doesn't really truly matter, you know what I'm saying? I think that things change. I'm a firm believer in that, and I just felt like, coming in and being able to be around and just being around in the summer a few times and just coming back for training camp and being around guys that I'm already familiar with was going to help me a lot. So really, truly, to be honest with you, I wanted to be a part of this. I showed it from the time that I came here that I really, truly wanted to be a part of this. I'm excited about what's being built around here. So I just felt like this would be a right spot for me. So I just continued to put in a lot of work and hoping that would get me somewhere, and I think it did.
How much do you believe that the end of the season, the way you were able to put some film together, some tape together, played a factor in you getting this contract?
I think it was truly helpful, because that was the only opportunity they really had to see me play. You know what I'm saying? I was in Boston. I wasn't really getting any playing time. So to be able to come out here and just get out there on the court, that was all I wanted, really just play some basketball. And, just the freshness that I found here, the new energy, and just, the guys that I kind of relate to in so many ways, it just made everything easier for me. So coming in here, I was able to just play and come in with my game, bring whatever I bring to the table and fit in right away.
Your style and your strengths are a little different than the other bigs. Do you feel like that gives an opportunity for you to do what you do and for them to need what you do?
Yeah, I read a quote one time from Eric Thomas that said, if you add value, they're going to keep you around. So for me, I always kind of try to look at it as, I actually learned this from Clint as well. He told me that one time that, every time you go into a situation, look around and see what's missing and ask yourself if you can add that and bring that to the table. So for me, it was just a situation where I looked around, looking at my abilities, just how athletic I am and being able to jump and run up and down the floor, and what was it that we were missing out here? Could I bring that? And I think that, I can certainly do that. So that was certainly a thing that helped, obviously, and I'm just glad to be here, man.
You should come Clint?
Yes, Clint. I was with him in Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah.
He knows here.
Yeah.
What were some of the talks, I guess, over the summer about you putting in work with the guys and trying to see the areas of the game to improve on? Like, how was this conversation with you?
It was pretty smooth. It was kind of really smooth and understanding on all sides. That just like do this and stick to this. And for me, I'm a guy that I try to simplify things as much as I can. I don't try to be flashy with anything. I just whatever I can bring that helps people play better and makes the team better, then that's exactly what I'm bringing to the table. If that's running up and down the floor, I'm running up and down the floor. If that's setting good screens for Jalen, KPJ, and all those guys, that's my job. As long as I have a job and a role to play in it, I'm willing to do it.
You talk a lot about the teammates. What does it mean to you to know that that's reciprocal, that they talk very positive about you, especially KPJ?
It's dope, man. It's dope. Just to, like I said, just feels good to be around familiar faces. KPJ and I have been through the draft process together. We're the same class. And then me and Jalen have gotten a lot closer. And EG and all those guys, just to be able to, come into a locker room that I'm familiar with and just be able to, add value to a locker room and just the positivity that's around here, me and KPJ being on each other and just, being able to speak highly of each other is a thing that no one really makes up for, you know what I'm saying? So I just come in, do my job as a player, as a friend, as a brother that's here in the locker room, and the reward comes.
How'd you feel about the defensive intensity tonight, not only by yourself, but just by the entire team?
It was dope, man. That's what we're trying to hang our head up on this year. I think with the guys, the pieces that we have in the locker room, we have the ability to be in a great defensive team. And I think that's, I think that tonight was a good start for us to just be able to come out there, and it doesn't matter if it's a preseason game or not, but just to be able to play defense the way we think we're capable of, and hopefully that carries over to the next game when the season starts.